What advice would you give somebody who's not the youth, who's maybe the baby boomer, who doesn't want to retire, or maybe they're retired, but they still want to get out there and meet people and mingle and do that? What kind of advice would you give for them?
Well, I would say just go out there and start talking to people, show an interest in other people. Don't make it all about yourself. Ask lots of open-ended questions. Be curious about people, and but also realize that when you start a conversation, you don't know where that conversation is going to take you, but never ever judge a book by its cover. I always use the analogy. Remember the Pretty Woman film with Julia Roberts and Richard Gere? And remember when she obviously goes into the store and she's not very well dressed. She had a little short mini skirt on, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
when she was poor, and they looked her up and down and they judged her. And what happens? She got the rich boyfriend, and a few months later, she goes back next door and spends all the money. And then when she takes her handbags into the store that made her feel uncomfortable, she went up to them and she went, "Big mistake, huge." And she showed her bags and walked out, and they were all like, "Oh my God," they were gobsmacked. Because never ever judge who you're talking to, because you don't know, the person you're talking to might be the next person that could be your business partner, your potential client, or it could be your next friendship. You just never ever know. And you also don't know who they know. So I always say this: look beyond somebody's eyes. Don't just look into their eyes where you're just taking them on face value. Think of who they may know, and don't judge people, or don't feel that they're not the right person for you.